What's up, y'all? So, can we take a second to really appreciate how absolutely incredible and gorgeous and amazing that this view is, guys? Because let me tell you something, you don't get this in Jersey right now, because where I live in Jersey, it is freezing cold, 13 degrees out, and you don't get none of this Florida sun. It's absolutely beautiful over here. And I wanted to make this video for you guys just because I get tons of requests, not requests, but people constantly ask me how I got so lean last year and how I shredded up. So I wanted to basically address this topic for you guys, and I figured that I would take a nice walk and make this video for you guys. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you should do that right now before we get started with this video, because it's gonna be popping, all right? It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be lit. So you better get ready. If you're probably staring at me like, what is this kid doing? This kid's a freaking nut job. But guys, let's get this video started. And without further ado, I'm gonna break it down for you guys and let you know how I got shredded. All right, so first and foremost, I would only recommend for somebody to make the decision to lean out and try to lose weight if you have muscle to show. If you have just finished up a bulk, or if you feel like you've gained sufficient muscle that you want to lean down and present it or show, and show what you have, then I would tell you that you're making the right move and making the decision to lose weight and shred up is right for you. But if you're somebody that hasn't hit the gym and pretty much has no muscle to show, then I wouldn't recommend you leaning out, because if you do, let's say, at the end of the day, you're just gonna look like somebody that's starving and needs to eat a burger, realistically. So I would recommend you continue bulking up until you get stronger, you increase your muscle quality and the amount of muscle that you have, and then from there you can make the decision to lean out. Otherwise, continue doing your bulk, don't lean out, and just trust the process. And I can tell you for sure, even if you're somebody that hasn't hit the gym and you're just irking to lose that weight and you want to just look leaner and have a flat belly and have abs or whatever you want, I am telling you, once you reach that point where you have lost the weight, you're going to regret, or you're going to be upset about the fact that you have no muscle to show. You're going to be lean, but you're not going to have any round shoulders. You're not going to be having any type of muscle quality, and that's exactly what everybody wants. That's what people are looking for, and that's what people really want when they want to lose weight. They want to look good, they want to look tight, and if you don't have any muscle to show, then you're not going to be looking that way. So focus first on bulking up, gaining some muscle, and from there, then you could start shredding down and losing weight. It's difficult because you want to lose weight as quickly as possible. But what a lot of people don't understand is that if you rush the process in trying to lose weight and show the muscle that you have, let's say for the summer or whatever, and you decide to cut, you have to realize that it takes time. Because I know that a lot of people, when they go for a cut, they end up losing a lot of muscle that was hardly earned. So you definitely don't want to do that. You should be starting at a very high number of calories, because when you start your diet, you just most likely either finished up from a bulk, or you're most likely already eating a high number of calories. So you don't want to drop your calories to some crazy low number right from the get-go, because what happens is that your body is going to adjust to that caloric number very quickly, and when your body plateaus after you lose weight very fast, which is also very bad because you're most likely going to be burning out a lot of muscle, is your body is not going to have that many calories to work with. So if you are starting out at a very low caloric number, then when you plateau, you're not going to be able to drop that number a lot more to break that plateau and lose more weight. Because when you start getting really lean, guys, those few slight adjustments to your diet are really major things that are game changers when it comes to shredding down those last few pounds and that last bit of body fat that you have left. You will definitely be losing some strength And what you want to do to counteract that is you want to be lifting as heavy as possible with obviously with proper form. You want to be lifting as close to the same weight that you were when you were actually bulking previously, because your muscles now are going to be exposed to a lot more food. They're not going to be as fueled as they were. So you want to tell them that, look, I need to pick up this weight, and you need to be lifting as much as you can, because if you lift with very low weight and you go for a lot of reps, then in that case your muscles are going to be thinking, oh, we don't need to hold on, we don't need to be as full, we don't need to be as big, because we're not required to be lifting a lot of weight. So in that sense, you're going to basically burn out your muscle if you're going for reps rather than maintaining the strength and the amount of muscle that you actually gained when you were bulking. So when you're cutting, you want to make sure that you're going relatively heavy, moderate to low reps, and go for volume. That's definitely one of the key things that I would recommend when you're cutting down in terms of how you're working out. So now it's a week or two into your diet and you're starting to drop weight. So if you're somebody that's already, let's say, on the heavier side and you have a lot of weight to lose, then dropping to maybe a little bit more than 2 pounds a week is okay. But if you're somebody that doesn't have a crap load of fat on them and doesn't have a lot of weight to lose, and you want to maintain the muscle that you gained, then you want to make sure that you're not dropping more than 2 pounds a week. Otherwise, you're going to be burning out that muscle. And I'm telling you guys, you do not want to burn out muscle when you're in a cut. That is one of the main things you want to prevent, because I know for me specifically and how my body and my genetics work, it is incredibly difficult for me to gain muscle. I lose weight relatively easily and I know how to diet effectively. So muscle building for me is something I'm still working on, and I'm still learning how to optimize that, because that's, I guess, my weakest area. You're eating 400 calories below your TDEE, so that adds up to some number, whatever, weekly, and you're dropping weight. Eventually your body's going to adapt and it's going to plateau. So now what do? How do you adjust your diet so that you continue to lose weight and lose more body fat? So what you're gonna do is you're pretty much going to adjust 2 things, and I guess this is going to allow me now to start talking about cardio. So you're going to either adjust your carbs or your cardio. So if you want to drop more weight, then you're going to either increase your cardio or you're going to cut down the amount of food you're eating. I would definitely recommend increasing cardio at first before you start dropping the amount of food you eat, because you want to make sure that you're nourishing your body to the best of your ability. Otherwise, you're going to run the risk of your body not being fueled, so your workouts aren't going to be as good. Or in terms of either adjusting your food or adjusting cardio, I would definitely recommend adjusting cardio first and bumping that up before you actually drop the amount of calories that you have, so that you could drop more weight. So if, let's say, you're doing 3 days of cardio, 20 minutes every single day, you might bump it up to 30 minutes of cardio 3 times a week. Or instead of doing an extra 10 minutes a day, you want to do maybe an extra day. So you'll do 4 days of 20 minutes rather than 3 days of 20 minutes. So from there, your body's going to break that plateau and you're going to begin dropping weight again. But like I said, guys, you shouldn't be dropping more than 1 to 2 pounds a week. Otherwise, you're going to run the risk of burning muscle. And I just want to tell you guys straight up, in terms of strength in the gym, your strength is definitely not going to be there 100% as it was when you were on a bulk. You have to realize that when you're cutting down, you are definitely going to be losing some strength in the gym. And you're going to be losing a little bit of muscle, but I'm telling you guys the main things that you want to be doing to prevent that muscle loss. That's why it took me 6 to 7 months to cut down 40 pounds. Because I did it in a very slow, gradual process, and I minimized the amount of muscle that I actually burned off and maximized the amount of fat that I actually burned. So that's the main things that you want to be doing. Oh God, this walking and talking isn't so easy, especially, oh my God, I'm freaking dying out here. And when it's 75 degrees out. All right, so Alright, that pretty much wraps it up, guys. I really do hope that you definitely learned something from this. I pretty much broke down definitely the Major Keys and DJ Khaled. Another one. Guys, I'm a freaking maniac. I'm just walking around here and this is like the quietest neighborhood. Please don't forget to give your boy a thumbs up. Give this video a like if you liked it. If you guys learned something, I really do hope that you guys did learn something and you guys can take something from this. And I have a few days out here left in Miami, so I will catch you guys in the next video. I have one more to upload for this week, so stay tuned, guys, because it's gonna be freaking awesome.